On this episode of the Listen Dude podcast, the gentlemen have an old friend, their old drummer, their good friend Taylor, and they talk about being in a band. I was in a band once, a tremendous band. It was a band like you never heard. Tremendous.
Like in a good way. It's because it's like a relaxing.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
Pretty chill.
I'm actually glad you had the idea of doing that because I just come down here now and turn this one on.
Isn't it nice?
I just take a nap.
It's a good mood.
Or I don't even nap, but
like right here in the seat.
I just relax. No, just over on the couch over there. So
okay.
yeah, I like the vibe down here. It's a lot just more chill. Like before
Yeah, it
you guys
is.
got over here, I was playing darts down here.
Did you win?
Oh, dude, I got like 2 bullseyes, at least.
Cruise one.
He said at
It's
least.
cruise.
At least 2 bullseyes.
You ever come down here and like act like you're doing a podcast like by yourself?
No,
Yeah. So Kyle, what do you think? Yeah.
actually, there was one time I did drink quite a bit one night on a Friday, and I came down here and I just started like talk. I was testing a new mic out. That's what I was doing. I was just like, "Hey there, folks," and just talking.
Like acting like you're interviewing Tom
Yeah,
Cruise.
no, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, I was interviewing.
Do you
Tom
ever
Holland.
do that though, where you like act like you're like, oh, I'm gonna like interviewing people, like you just kind of make believe? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
But well, maybe when I was 7,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not 30,
I've never done that.
What'd you say? Not what age?
not 30.
Who's 30 here?
Raise your hand if you're 30.
Oh,
Oh
hey-o.
my gosh.
And dirty
30s never look so bad.
and flirty and thriving.
So back to the poop story. Yeah, okay, if you ever see me like laughing and then kind of go, I gotta use the restroom. And then like I gotta use the restroom.
You shat yourself.
I sharted.
You sharted.
It's just oil though. There's no like
It's
full turn.
oil. Oh.
The first
See
time
a
it
doctor.
happened, I think we were outside or
We're
something.
on the driveway just chilling.
On the driveway,
one night, yeah.
like laughing. And someone said a joke, and I was like, I laughed, and then had a little, and I said, I gotta go use the restroom. Actually, what I said,
You laugh
was,
it off.
What,
You laugh
what I
it off.
yeah, I laugh it off. So actually, what I said was, I just shit my pants. I get no,
Yeah,
but
but
seriously,
you
I gotta use the
threw,
restroom.
you
But
threw
really.
your underwear in my trash can.
Yeah,
I've done that. Been there, done that.
I mean, who hasn't? The last time, would you consider that a poop in the pants?
Yes.
But it was just oil. It wasn't like.
If you gotta throw away your underwear,
Well, I did it because I didn't want to deal.
I don't
with
know
it.
if you just poop oil. I don't know if that's a thing.
That's a side effect.
I don't know if
of
that's how it
medicine.
works.
Well, I mean,
this is gross.
But-
Anyway, let's move on. So today we have T-Mobes, and he brought some.
Oh, no gang signs. Sorry.
He brought donuts today. He brought stuff to make. Was it Irish car bombs?
Irish coffee.
Coffee, something,
Yeah.
and I got a mimosa. So that's the standard of guests now to bring stuff. Gotta bring.
they
it.
gotta
I
make
feel
their
like I
favorite.
always bring stuff when I
You
come to your
do.
house.
You do.
Yeah.
You're-
I'm
That's
like
your
I
thing,
always
though.
have like bags.
That's your
and
thing,
shit.
though. That's your thing. That's why you're a guest.
Hey, when you get invited to
so
someone's house, you
glad you're here.
provide.
Hey, there you go, man.
We're glad you're here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
That's good. That's really good. So you and me, what's your first memory of me?
I mean, obviously elementary school, but
Okay, good.
I don't.
Mrs. Young's class.
I,
First
I
grade.
remember you having giant glasses.
Oh yeah, probably.
That was the most thing I remember about.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. I
But
always had glasses.
yeah, 4 eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, I don't really have like a specific memory of you.
I remember you
No.
in Mrs. Young's class, but that's about it. Like
Who else was? What grade was that? First?
first grade. I remember you hang out with Cambridge.
Yeah.
First grade was the
He was
best.
my
Jaren
neighbor.
Jaren really enjoyed first grade. It was the best 4
That's
years.
2 years of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Me too. That's why I was there with you.
I remember we had like those disciplinary like cards like taped to each one of our desk,
Pink sheets.
Oh yeah.
and you get a dot. Like it had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on there. And if you did something bad that day, she would come around and put a little dot on that day that you did something naughty, and she would tell our parents about it at parent teacher conferences. Freaking narc.
Was that the class where we had like a money system too, to where like you'd get money, like
Nah, well-
like fake money and be able to like buy stuff?
That was the fourth grade. It was like an exchange city type
Was
thing.
it
but
called? Did you call it mini society?
Yes, mini society.
Yeah, we had something like
yeah, we
that,
did that
too.
in fourth grade. That's actually where I got Doug.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm not kidding you. I got this at the mini society thing in 4th grade. I remember that.
Yeah.
Jordan Vocal. I got it from. I'm not kidding you. I remember
Mini
this stuff.
Society was actually pretty cool. I
was
remember
fun.
I didn't know what the heck I was gonna do. So my parents had like these little, they call them dragon tears. They're like looking like little marbles, and I sold those for money. But there's a guy there, and he was an amazing guy who could draw, and he drew Dragon Ball Z stuff, and like his business was like.
There was some guy who brought in.
Yep.
There's some kid who brought in like a skillet and sold hot dogs.
You know, actually,
I'm not kidding.
I did mini pizza things
There
on
you
a
go.
bagel.
Oh,
Yeah,
like bagel bites.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was chefing
Food
it up.
always sells,
dude,
man.
yeah,
Food always sells. Food always sells.
Yeah, I was like, Mom, Dad, we gotta go to the store, get some mini bagel stuff because I'm making those tomorrow at school.
And they did.
I'm sure they were like, "What are you talking about?"
And of course, in high school, us 3, we were in a band.
We sure were.
We were in a band. Name it.
Faith Born.
Faith Were Born.
Reborn. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just playing.
yeah.
Yeah, Faith
Oh, okay.
I remember, like in high school, I would go over to like that park by your house, and we
Bennett.
We shot squirrels out of a tree once.
Yep, we did that. It's
Um,
very inhumane. I'm sorry that I did that.
It was fun. I had fun doing it. Still doing it.
Sorry, wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
We ate them too. Actually, we didn't even do that. We just left them there to rot.
We sure did.
But
Terrible.
you know what? It's a circle of life. It's a circle of life. But,
There's a lot of them. It's all right.
But yeah, we had a band in high school. You were the drummer. You played on the Frankenstein set. That's what I always remember about it. It was just the Frankenstein set. I think you named it that. It was like Frankenstein.
Well, it was because I had like Yamaha pieces, Tama pieces, like a first act piece.
My
different.
Yeah.
It was because my dad was in a band, and my uncle and their friend John.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they had their band stuff there. And then I remember we actually asked them, we're like, hey, is it cool if we use your drum set? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. And then we kind of combined the drum sets. So we had like a double bass and stuff. And yeah, I played guitar. Jaron was the groupie. He was just there. No, Jaron was a singer / screamer. I remember he'd have to drink like warm water and honey or something.
It was
voice.
lemon and warm water. It, like soothed my throat when I
It'll
was.
keep you young.
It'll keep you young when
I mean, look at them.
Yeah. Right. But I was
hear the pain in there.
Yeah. But no, it would like when I first started screaming, like I really wanted to get it down. Like I was really dead set on getting
Pretty
it down.
good at it. I mean,
I thought there was one time you sounded really good, and I was like, dude, what were you like? You sounded really good there, and you're like, thanks. I was just screaming about cheese.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Or something.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah, my inspiration as far as like how I sounded was I don't even remember if I even sounded close to it. Was Haste the Day, the guy of Haste the Day,
yeah.
and I still listen to Haste the Day every once in a while.
American Love, man.
American Love,
Yeah.
and then Chorus of Angels. And
You know, I'll think about that, and I think if I had the skills I have now back then, it would have been so fun. Because I think back then my guitar skills were pretty rudiment, like pretty simple. But now,
yeah, you're a teenager. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, and I didn't really.
you don't
put
know
a whole lot
notes
of-
though, do you? You're just kind of like you're
Well, I
all
can't-
by ear.
No, yeah, I can't read music. I know tablature. You guys know what tablature is, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, if I had the skills now that I had back then, man,
Well,
would be on stage.
Kyle, I hate to say, but I got in the drums like a couple months ago, and I was shit. So it wouldn't be the
I
same.
think it's like riding a bicycle though. Like once you do it, you get back into it. Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
And
you know.
and then when even after high school, like at your church and stuff, we'd go to your church and there was an electric drum set there, and I would bang on the bongos, but it was just simple beats. You know, it wasn't anything crazy. It was simple beats that we can still have fun with though. I still had a blast playing drums.
Yeah.
Kyle was by far a way better drummer than me, but I can at least keep a simple beat. I just love doing that. That was
fun.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Just I didn't want to get too technical.
It'd be
with
awesome, Jaron. You got enough room down here? You could get a little
Oh, yeah.
electric drum set.
Oh yeah, I would love to.
I'd bring my guitar over.
I would freaking
live
love to.
podcast, Faith Reborn.
Yeah.
Reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's actually where I really got close with you, Taylor. Was when we got the band. I remember we tried you out, but it was just like I don't even know.
You
how
guys
that
came
happened.
over to my house.
We just came
and,
over to your house and you played like like you're in the band.
Right.
Genius.
No, it was
genius.
no. I mean, I think you were the best player in that band. I mean, you were double bass in it.
We played really loud. Your parents were really cool with us playing loud. And dude, I would pull up to your house and hear you warming up or whatever, and you can hear it down
Dude,
the
yeah.
entire street.
You know.
You can hear it down the entire street. Like your neighbors probably put up with some stuff, and of course your parents did too. Like after school, like
Yeah.
we're just down there I'm down there hollering.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They had it set up too. It was awesome.
Oh
They
yeah,
had
it was
great
perfectly set
setup
up.
down
It was
there.
great. They had the Marshall speakers and everything, and
Dude, yeah.
or was it Marshall? I don't know, but they had speakers.
I think it was PV, but either way, they had a stack.
They had a
couple
stack.
stacks.
Yeah, a couple stacks of speakers, and
Yeah, a lot of
no,
fun.
that was a lot of fun, man. Those were the days, but simpler times.
One time, well, a lot of times, Taylor wouldn't be allowed to practice with us.
Yep.
So you guys would have to. So you both worked at Hy-Vee at the time, right?
Price Chopper.
Price Chopper.
You okay?
He said he's okay.
Wrong pipe.
But Taylor's parents wouldn't want him to go to band practice, so Jaron would have to fully dress in his Price Chopper uniform, or at least the top.
Just the top. I would be
the
wearing
white
shorts.
button-up shirt and the tie. For
Yeah,
sure.
I'd be wearing shorts underneath.
And then
So I'd be in my car just rolling up.
or just boxers. You know,
I can just
like,
imagine Taylor would have to come out in his uniform.
Oh yeah.
Like he was going to
Fully
work, and then we'd
dressed.
come
Oh, yeah.
fully dressed. Yeah,
And he did. And I'd go
That's
pick
awesome.
him up, and that was our band uniform.
look like
was,
AC/DC.
AC/DC.
It was a button up with a tie, and my like Angus, what's his name off AC/DC, Angus Young or whatever.
Angus
Anus.
Young.
Anus.
He wore shorts, and that was my deal. I wore shorts.
Anus Young.
Anus.
But
Yep,
you know what?
that's
It was fun in high school. I liked that it kept us out of trouble, I guess, and killed time, and it was just our thing, It was just kind of our thing that we did, and
yeah.
we had
It was
a
fun.
good time with it.
was
Productive. It was productive.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We should try to get that back. That'd be cool. Just a jam. Come over, jam, play cards, mess up Jaren's house a
But
little
this
bit.
time, mariachi.
Ooh.
I'll do the tambourine.
Don't know if that's mariachi, but
Offbeat.
we can.
That'd be funny.
Oh no, I'm still doing the tambourine
Sure.
and
yeah.
the triangle,
At the same time.
but it'll be a dinner bell triangle. Ding, 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 ding.
Perfect.
for the bells that you play, like dong dong.
Is music still a big part of your life?
I would say so. Yeah. I mean, I listen to music every single day
Yeah.
of my life. Like as I'm prepping food.
Yeah.
Or,
Are you on Spotify?
anything.
Do you do Spotify? Where do you get your
I
music?
pay for Pandora, so kind of old school there.
That's
but
that's like the original
It's the
streaming
OG.
one, isn't it?
It's still
Yeah,
popular.
and-
It's
but
still popular.
it kind of sucks because you can't exactly look up a specific song and just play that song.
Yeah.
It still
really?
has limitations. It'll play
Interesting.
stuff
I
like
didn't know
it.
So
or-
Spotify, at the end of every year, they do something called Wrapped, where they put this little video together for you on your app, on your Spotify app, and they tell you what's the most listened genre you listen to, the top 5 genres, the top 5 most listened songs to, and then they kind of give you like a name for the end of the year. And for me, I'm a voyager when it comes to music because I listen to like 64 different
Everything.
genres this
Yeah,
year.
Yeah,
I listen to everything.
What was your percentage? Like, how much did you listen to Spotify?
65%. So that's
So you listen to
okay. So the amount of time I put into Spotify, I'm in the top 65% of people who listen to Spotify.
Oh dang!
But I thought that was so cool because I forgot about that, and the guy at work was like, "Dude, you got to do it." And I listened to a lot of podcasts, and
My thing said, so I was like dubbed an explorer because I listened to like a crap ton of different genres this year, and I had listened to Spotify more than 96% of people.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
yeah, mine was 65. But
yeah. I think music is literally like a universal language, and I think at least for me, it's a great way. It's it either heightens the mood I'm in. If I'm really happy, I'll listen to happy, upbeat songs. Or maybe if I'm feeling a little upset, I'll listen to, more orchestra. Or it can also be something that kind of dictates the mood a little bit, because maybe sometimes like I'm just chilling, then I'll hear like an upbeat song, then I'll get excited, so.
what I liked how they did was it said you started the day off with this type of music. In the middle of the day, you listen to this type of music, and you ended the day with this. So I started the day off with like upbeat, lighthearted music. At the end of the day, I started it with like heavy metal, rebellious music.
Oh yeah,
I'd be
interesting.
like hop in my truck, I'd be playing like Nickelback, like these rebellious songs or something.
I think I saw and you posted your feed thing or
I sent
your
it to you.
rap,
I think
and
I sent it to
It was
you
like what was it? Taylor Hawkins or something, and then Reliant K or something.
No,
Yeah, you got some.
Taylor Hawkins.
Love me some
dude,
Reliant
come
K.
Oh
on, man.
wait. Hawk Nelson. That's
Hawk
what Hawk
Nelson.
Nelson. Who's Taylor Hawkins?
You're thinking of Hawkins Dance. It's a song by Reliant K.
No, there's something.
Taylor Hawkins is a person.
Okay,
I
okay.
have
So
no idea about.
my top 5 artists I listened to was Morgan Wallen, Switchfoot, Luke Combs, Hawk Nelson, and Travis Tritt. Top 5 songs was Broadway Girls by Morgan Wallen, Heaven by Jason Aldean, Whiskey on You by Nate Smith, By Your Side by Rod Wave, and Cold as You by Luke Combs. Top podcast, the LD podcast, this past weekend with Theo Vaughn in the Duck Call Room. So that's it.
That's all I got to say.
It's impressive. Impressive.
But I listened to Morgan Wallen by Broadway Girls like 89 times this year. Something.
Nice.
Because it's a good song.
Have you heard that song?
Nope.
Me neither.
It's good.
Is it country?
It's country hip hop.
Oh wow.
There's
See,
rap in it.
I don't know if I can.
After the podcast, I'll play it for you.
Okay, but like I'm just saying that the genre, like I like country. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I like hip hop, but
This is
combined,
good.
I just.
This is good. The Broadway Girls is a good
All right.
combo.
Well, I'll put you to the test because I haven't been
Yeah.
sold on a country hip hop song yet. So
And you guys need to listen to By Your Side by Rod Wave. I listen to that song a lot too. It's
Rod
good.
Wave.
Rod
Is
Wave.
it sad?
It has a sad vibe to it. It really does.
Mhm.
It really does. But no, I listen to just about everything.
What do you listen to at the gym?
Dude, I don't listen to pump up music like most people at the gym. Like I want to listen to some Eminem and stuff. Dude, I listen to podcasts at the gym.
Yeah.
I'll listen to sad music at the gym. Being at the gym has no effect on what type of music I listen to. It's literally just the mood when I go in now.
I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
It's no different than me driving or here at the house. Like before you came over here, I was blasting some Good Charlotte. I've been really getting into Good Charlotte the last couple weeks.
Good one. It's a good one.
I've been listening to a lot
Good
of their deep tracks and stuff that I'm like, dude, yeah, I totally remember this song.
You
Reliant K.
guys remember the band Mortal Treason?
Oh yeah,
Did you ever listen to them, Taylor?
I did not.
They were like
Yeah.
a heavy Christian metal band that
yeah.
that was like my first introduction to Christian scream and stuff, and it's just nostalgic listening
See,
to
mine
them.
was Under Oath.
Same here.
Mine was Under Oath, and then Devil Wears Prada, and then when I met you,
Taste the Day.
I was at Haste the Day, Demon Hunter.
Mhm.
I was actually in the Demon Hunter there for
I
quite a bit.
had that on my computer,
Um,
and
Demon Hunter.
my parents were like, "What is this? Like, what Demon Hunter?" You
Listen
know?
to the lyrics,
I'm
Dad.
like, it's Christian
Yeah.
music, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
Demon Hunter.
come on.
But and bands like that. So I still really like. I can't say that I'm still into that type of music. Here and there, I'll put on like a nostalgic song. He's still into that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like heavy
dude.
metal.
Oh,
I'm
big
not.
time.
Oh, I love
big
it.
time, dude.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
No, I see. I've gotten away from it. I'm more about. I love lyrics, man. Like if I had to pick, of course, if you listen to our podcast before, my favorite band is Switchfoot. I've seen them in concert a few times. I think they have so much music, man, that people don't
They're
even
great.
realize.
I listen to
They got
Switchfoot every now and
such
then.
good deep tracks. People don't even realize the kind of stuff that they have, and like,
I listen to old school Switchfoot though.
old school Switchfoot for me is the Beautiful Letdown. They did have an album before
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Beautiful Letdown
Is
that
that-
was not so good, but the
Is
Beautiful
that
Letdown
where
album.
Meant to Live is on? And yeah.
Yeah. That was the one that's their second album. That's the one that like got them out of California, basically, which is where they're from. But they have Hello Hurricane, and I mean they have so many good albums out there, and I think they're so underrated as far as like songwriting and just making music all together. Because some people, when they first hear a song, they're listening to the beat and like okay, and then they'll listen to the lyrics. I'm the opposite. I listen to lyrics first.
You know, which brings me to my next question on the Taylor podcast. No, I'm kidding. What do you listen to when you listen to music?
Well, I clearly don't go to the gym, but whenever I'm
No,
really
like when you're listening to a song, what do you listen to?
What are you looking for in that song?
a good beat, number one, a good
Okay.
beat.
I think that's
Because
same.
I'll listen to any genre, even country, if it's got a good beat, if it's got a good tune.
Broadway Girls has a
Now,
good beat.
sometimes there are songs that, if it doesn't catch me within the first 10 seconds, I switch it, but then I'll go back and I'll listen to the whole thing. I'm like, oh, this has a hook, like during the bridge.
Mhm.
That I'm like, I'll be patient and wait for that hook because it's
Yep.
so good. A lot of times it's usually with breakdowns and heavy metal songs. It's like, oh, they do like speed metal stuff, which
That's why I like Post Malone, because he's got really good bridges.
Love Post Malone.
yeah.
He's got
I
really
haven't
good
really,
versions
I haven't
of
really
songs.
dug into Post Malone. I just
His stuff
know,
is so catchy.
I fall
He
apart.
actually's got good lyrics. Sorry, go ahead.
It's kind of repetitive, I would say. There's a couple things that
I
feel
can't
like
listen
are
to a full
repetitive.
Post Malone song all the way through. I can listen to like the first like minute and then I'll go to the next one. I got it out of my system. I go to the next one. But who I've been really getting into lately is BB Rexa over the last couple weeks. She does hip hop, she does pop or whatever. And she's got a song right now. She remixed the I'm Blue song. But it wasn't about that song that got me into her. She's got a lot of like really good deep tracks and it's hip hop. It doesn't feel like repetitive hip hop, and it's got good lyrics. She's like got a song called Family. She just talks about like her friends being her family and stuff. I'm like, dude, it's
Oh yeah,
got a good message.
That one.
Yeah.
That's
Good
it.
one.
But no,
a good one.
but I like BB Rexa as far as listening to her stuff. But as far as hip hop goes, I can't really say like I can listen to them all the time. I can listen to Switchfoot all the time. I can listen to Morgan Wallen all the time. But I cannot listen to any hip hop artist all the time. I have to be in the mood for it. Like I'm always in the mood for.
Okay. See, that's kind of like me with. I could listen to Megadeth. I could listen to a band called Northlane. You might like Northlane if you like heavy
Northlane.
stuff. They are awesome. Yeah, they're amazing. They have a song called Echo Chamber that even my wife
I
likes.
was listening to that before he got here.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, right before I started listening to Good Charlotte.
Yeah,
I listened
it's
to
a-
Echo Chamber.
yeah,
I'm
it's a
not
good
kidding.
one.
You got me onto that song. It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a good song.
We'll show it
Look
to
it
you
up.
after the
Oh, okay.
podcast.
Sounds good. Oh, yeah, my bad. Forgot to tell you don't touch my knee.
You don't wash your knees?
No. No, on Tuesdays.
I did want to ask you, Taylor, how did you get to be a chef? Because I never really thought you would like go into cooking as
left field, man. Because I remember when like the first year or two out of high school, I think we hung out like maybe once or twice, and then I didn't see you for like 4
Dude,
years.
I know,
And then
and
and we reconnected, and you got freaking produce
I see all
tattooed
the-
on you and
I
stuff.
see all
and I'm-
the posts on Facebook all the time, like, "Hey Taylor, text me." You know that you used to like post on my wall. And,
oh, really?
yeah, and I'm like,
okay.
feel like an asshole over here. Like, yeah.
Life happens though.
No,
I
like,
still reach out to
I
random people
swear,
all the time and never get anything,
Really?
so it's fine.
Like every year it'll come around. I'll see like
A
Jaron
memory.
writing on my post, and I'm like, should have answered him.
Why didn't
Well-
you? You can answer me now.
Well,
Because I
Jaron loves reacting to posts from like 2009.
Yeah.
I do.
You do.
I
I
see
did
that.
one with Jesse the other
Yeah.
day. I did one with Jesse the other day. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I just think I just had enough of college, and
Yeah.
like you know,
Yeah.
the job I had was cooking probably at the time, like Planet Sub, something like that. So that's, and then I got an actual restaurant job. I think Houlihan's was my first, like in
Well,
an actual.
You clearly love it because
kitchen-
you're doing
kitchen.
it at like Tres Omar, which
Mari.
I mean-
Tres Amari.
Tres Omar, excuse me.
Jeez, man.
All right, you know.
Which the first burger I had there was probably the best burger I've ever had. The second one we had last weekend, it was good, but it wasn't that same level.
100%.
And I don't know why that was. Maybe it was because did you cook the burger?
Might be the bun. No, I did not.
No.
Oh, the
Might-
first burger.
might be the bun, dude. I don't
It
know.
could
I,
be.
I
It was
really
still
think
good.
that bun makes a big difference, dude.
Man, because I hate those buns.
Oh, you do.
I love it.
Oh, you do.
Those like ciabatta. It's just they're like hard to me.
It wasn't though. It didn't feel like I had to like
They're
mash everything.
square. Like
Yeah,
just-
it's awesome.
for a circle burger though. Like you know, I don't know. So maybe we
I
need
mean,
to switch it back up.
It's
you know?
still
I don't
good.
know.
Next time we go, though, I'm going to get a
Get something
steak.
different. I'm gonna get that lamb that probably Maddie had.
Mhm.
She
a
gave
good
me a piece of
one.
that, and that was super tender and really good. That's the first time I ever had lamb.
Can't go wrong.
That was
Yeah,
great.
lamb's good.
That was
Lamb's
great.
And the goat cheese fondue. You tried something.
I tried some
you
of
didn't
that, and
think,
that was great.
right
I
on.
don't try different foods, dude. I haven't had a vegetable since Vietnam. Okay, I eat like chicken and
That's
bread.
why your arms are so skinny.
Yeah, I eat chicken. I eat bread. I don't eat unhealthy, but I don't eat healthy. I'll say that.
You don't eat unhealthy, dude. You get like
protein and carbs.
you get like Taco Bell
Yes.
every weekend.
I do. What?
Don't you get Taco Bell every weekend?
Protein
I
and
haven't
carbs.
had Taco Bell in like a couple months.
What? Oh. Maybe it was the last time we got Taco Bell, and then I ate your Pop Tarts.
Didn't you guys get Taco Bell at your bachelor party?
Ryan brought over Taco Bell.
Oh,
yeah.
You were probably passed out, though, so you
I
probably
had a couple.
Oh, you did?
I had a
No,
couple.
I was passed out. I fell asleep on the couch, and
Yeah, he was
all
done.
I see is Ryan is like, "I'm here, boys." or something. He brought like 12. He got like the family pack, like 12 burritos, 12 tacos. I said, hey man,
Yeah,
fell
you
asleep.
were passed out.
I
Dude.
mean, yeah, that was such a fun weekend.
but like,
so You love being a chef, don't you?
Oh, I do.
Would that
Oh,
be
yes.
safe to say? Is that something you kind of see yourself doing?
Oh yeah, I want to have a place of my own. Definitely.
Man, that's
For sure.
awesome. That's I'm not a big cook. I mean, you can ask Maddie. I'm not a big cook. When I lived on my own in the Air Force, I would cook. But yeah, that was something I didn't really expect. But that's awesome. That's really
Right,
cool.
I can throw people out of what is it? Left field, right
Yeah.
field.
left field,
Left
right,
field.
yeah.
Left field. Make that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's a great time. It's a fun industry
But
to
yeah.
be into because you don't really. I don't know. It's pretty free. You've got
I see.
movement. Room to do what you want to do.
And is there room for creativity to make your own
Oh, yeah.
dishes? Because
Oh,
I mean, last weekend
Dude, with that potato pizza,
that was good. That was
which
good.
I don't really eat a lot of taters. That pizza was great,
You don't
though.
eat potatoes? Why not?
I've not had mashed potatoes since I was 5 years old.
Mashed potatoes are.
Because I had mashed
Yeah,
potatoes.
mashed potatoes are amazing.
I had lean cuisine mashed potatoes when I was like 5.
That
It was
ruined it
gross,
for
and I
you?
threw it up.
Well,
And
that's-
I never had mashed potatoes.
That's because it was
again.
lean
That
cuisine.
you can't base your mashed potato.
I know, but I refuse to eat it. It looks like diarrhea to me now. I don't want it. It smells bad to me.
Man, that's some pretty
What?
good looking diarrhea.
Dang, yeah.
I'd eat your diarrhea.
Whoa.
If it looks like that,
If it looks like mashed potatoes and tastes like mashed potatoes,
we actually talked about this when AJ was on a podcast with us, and this year was the first time I ever had ranch.
oh yeah, you did.
And I've probably only had
my
like
daughter
one or two-
too, and she was just born.
I just never. I'm just.
Speaking of ranch, I love ranch, so I'll use it with pizza. I never got that. Kids in high school would get pizza and then have ranch. I'm like, oh, that's just kind of weird.
Oh, I did that every time.
Yeah, well, I love it now. I love it now.
Right.
You know what's crazy though? Texas Roadhouse, I'll get the house salad with ranch, and if I have leftover ranch, I will dip my steak in the ranch.
I've done it before.
It's good. Oh,
I've done
my
it.
man!
Yeah,
I mean, people like what they
ranch
like.
is fantastic.
Ranch is good. Yeah.
What's your go-to ranch? Like, do you have a? See,
brand or
I
something?
make it at home.
Oh, you make
So
homemade
like I
ranch?
have
It's
I
actually
do the
not that hard to
buttermilk,
make.
the mayo. Oh, it's super easy. Buttermilk, mayo, and then ranch packet.
I would love to try your ranch.
Got my ranch
Okay,
for sure.
Anytime.
We'll make a date out of it.
and I'll try your
ranch
ranch.
date.
I'll put it in the calendar.
Yeah, but babe, I gotta go. I got a 12 o'clock ranch date.
Ranch date.
Going to the ranch.
Texas Roadhouse ranch. That's my favorite ranch.
Great place.
We'll have to.
But Taylor, what I remember is like I didn't see you for like 4 years, 5 years or something.
Yeah.
And then we reconnected, and it was when me and Ryan lived at that apartment over in Gladstone. And I see you got produce tattooed on you. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, I cook or whatever. I'm like, what? It did come out of left field. I was like, I don't know. I guess I didn't really picture what you'd be doing. I mean, I don't know what
I didn't either.
picture what I'm gonna be doing either.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
Oh gosh, I want to just have. I just don't want to work ever.
Yeah.
That's me, and I can just go do whatever I want,
Got it.
willy nilly. And I honestly probably would like. I don't like traveling, but if I had unlimited amounts of financial support, I would probably just go see the world.
I feel like if you had money, you would like traveling because then you could travel exactly the way that you want to travel.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Because
Yeah.
when I'm
So-
traveling now, it's like, man, flights are. I hate flying. I hate
And you
driving.
could
Right.
hire somebody to take care of that for you.
I don't. Okay, I'll say this. I like being at the destination. I hate how you get to the
How
destination.
to
I
get
hate
there,
flying.
yeah.
I hate driving.
Yeah.
I cannot
Packing,
stand it.
unpacking.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, when you get back from vacation, I live out of my suitcase till it's all dirty.
Yeah.
When we went to Herman back in August, my suitcase is still up by the laundry room,
Yep.
up by the washer and dryer. I haven't emptied it yet.
Badass.
I haven't emptied it yet
I
because
moved into our house 3 months ago and we still have shit.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, I want to talk about your house real quick. You invited us over for a Chiefs game, the first Chiefs game, I think.
mhm.
And
Is that the only time?
I think so, yeah.
it's the only time I've been there, and it wasn't the first Chiefs game. It was
Well, we
like
gotta do it
the
again.
fourth.
And first off, your house is actually laid out a lot like this, I think. You walk in, you got the living area
Very similar.
in the kitchen, then you got, your stairs up that go up to the bedrooms and stuff. But I love your house. I love your backyard. Your backyard is magical.
Thank you.
It's Mr. Miyagi's backyard. Is what the first thing I thought of was like, this is Mr. Miyagi's, all the plants and stuff. But we got to work on that, buddy.
No,
we're going to.
It looks
Yeah.
I love it. I could be out there all the time smoking my pipe like Gandalf.
Dude, I cannot wait to.
I love the vegetation, but it's a little busy.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get back there and gut it out, and I'm gonna have to do it while my wife's not looking because she loves it. She's a
are you
plant lady,
just make it
so-
clean or just clean it up.
Well,
Right.
Are you planning on clearing it out?
I mean, to an extent, like some of the
You
stuff.
kind of start with a
I
clean
wanna-
slate and probably some
Okay,
areas.
Yeah.
but don't get rid of it all though, because that's the beauty.
No.
No.
I know what I mean is like leave where all the plants are.
But
Leave that there.
But just
There
put
can be plants
nice-
there, but it just needs to be cleaned up.
There's
and-
a lot.
and a little bit tidier. New
Anyways, I
mulch
love
bed.
that you have your deck outside your master bedroom that goes to your deck where you grilled. In fact, the time we were there was the first time you used that grill.
That was.
I think
I burnt the shit out of those hot dogs.
they were good though.
I
mean,
thought they were fine.
that was the first time we saw Cruz. Jaren just got.
Oh yeah, I only
Cruz.
had Cruise for
and all the girls, all the wives, and
Sure love
I
fiancés.
didn't. I only had Cruise for like just over 24 hours when I brought him over.
Yeah.
Like 30
You
hours or something. I had.
Funny.
He slipped out of his leash.
Yeah,
Jared's like, oh no.
poor dog,
Right.
man.
Funny story. My wife still to this day thought that you like hated her because she picked your puppy up, and like I had to like constantly like tell her
Oh,
like
really?
she doesn't. He doesn't because you didn't at
Yeah,
first.
you-
people
you-
want
You didn't want people picking it up,
Yeah.
but when you see Cruz, you just
You
gotta
just
get
had-
you
and,
gotta
and
hold
she
him.
didn't know, and so like I just let her know. I was like, try not to pick him up, and then she was like, he hates me.
Yeah, and I do.
So
I
next
wouldn't.
time,
I would never say this to her face, but she's a really sweet person.
that you should. Why not?
It's an office quote.
Right. Yep.
You wouldn't know. But
Just go.
I'm just leaving. but you met your wife while you were cooking that.
Yep.
Trezo Mare, right?
There's Omari.
Trezo Mare.
Yeah.
Right?
good
Okay.
job.
And you guys got married this year?
And nope.
That was the.
I got a test meet. 2 years
yeah.
ago.
Oh, was
no,
Year and a half
no,
ago.
that was last year.
Oh.
That was
No.
last year.
20. Well, okay. So like I'm thinking that we're still in 2023 or 20. I'm thinking that we're in
Oh my
2023.
gosh.
2022.
Excellent.
We got married in 2021. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, because I remember.
had a lot
Dude, it
going
was a
on,
good
guys.
wedding.
Yeah.
Man. It was a good location, and
That was the reception.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because you guys
The
got
wedding was
married
separate. Yeah. We
at a courthouse or something.
No, we were in Colorado Springs
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and Garden of the Gods. Just me and her. And
That's beautiful.
That's where you
photographer
proposed
was
and then
there,
got
but-
married right away, didn't you?
no, I proposed in
Jaren, why don't you just let him
I
talk,
don't know,
dude?
dude. I'm asking. Jeez.
proposed in Paris.
Oh,
Dude,
Missouri.
oh my gosh. I proposed at Watkins Mill and last week on the podcast. I was like, oh, it was Lake.
and he put his knee in dog shit.
I still did that in Paris. It's all right.
They have dogs over there?
Yeah, lots. Actually,
No,
it was
I-
goose shit.
What's that lake near us?
Phil?
Smithville. I thought I proposed at Smithville,
Why does he always ask that?
but it was Watkins. Dude, my memory is, I think I have early onset dementia.
Is Smithville like a faraway land to you?
No, I just can't remember the name. I
About
just can't remember
25
the name.
minutes from here.
I can't remember the name.
So you know.
But I was at Watkins Mill and proposed to Maddie, and last week I said it was at Lake
Tapawanga or whatever.
Tapawanga.
So you were at Watkins Mill?
I was at Watkins Mill. That's a Paris, dude. You go all out, man.
Well, so the lady was she was gonna study in France, right? So
Your now wife,
yeah. So
lady?
the lady.
the
So
old ball and chain.
yeah. So I just took the advantage of the situation because I was out there
Yeah.
with her,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
just did it, and here we are.
What flavored ring pop?
Strawberry.
That's the best.
Okay,
flavor.
he remembers that.
Schnozberry.
He remembers that.
Yeah. So it was
How far between
It's
being
great.
being engaged and then the actual wedding like ceremony, like in
So-
Colorado Springs?
we got engaged the day after Valentine's Day. Yeah, the day after Valentine's Day. And then
July 5th.
we got married the next year in May.
Okay. Okay.
June. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
June,
testing
June
you.
4th, 5th, or 6th. One of those.
You know what your? Do you
Sorry.
Know, do you know what your? Your anniversary is? No, I'll take the answer off the air. Luckily for me, our wedding is pretty simple. 11/11/22.
11, 11, yeah.
I mean, 11 plus 11, even though it's 23, you just subtract one, and it's 22.
No, it was June 5th. I knew it because it was
Okay.
It was
19. No. I'm kidding.
1996.
Yeah.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
Addie wasn't born yet. So yeah.
Dang. Okay, man, that's awesome. Yeah, we got engaged in like 20. Oh no, Maddie. Oh, don't answer. Okay, I put myself in a corner.
I think it was
16.
19.
No, we got engaged in 2017.
15.
No, 17.
I think it was 17, and then we just got married this year. So five year
years.
engagement.
Was I there?
5 years.
5 year engagement. That was it. It was funny because at the wedding ceremony or reception, Kid was like, "Kyle, if you waited another year, you'd have to repropose." Like, yeah, you're probably right.
That was funny.
That was good. And he started getting emotional, and that was sweet.
Yeah.
Your brother's cool. I like him a lot.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great
Cool
guy.
guy.
He's a great guy. I love him to death. But was the biggest part like did you have any stressors planning either for your wedding or just the reception?
Yeah, every single day of my life. Yeah.
But what was it? Was it like trying to find people who would do like cater? Was it?
I mean, we did a lot of this stuff ourselves, and again,
Okay.
we didn't do a ceremony, so
Mhm.
it was just me and her outside on a mountain, pretty much. So,
That is the way to do it. That's something that we thought about in our minds, and and if I had, if I had 100% my way, which I love the way things turned out, but I was like, you have a small ceremony, and then maybe you go on like a little honeymoon, and when you get back or something, then you have a big reception
Right.
that's huge, and you
Party
go all
your
out
ass
for it.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
But we
Yep.
did, yeah.
But that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
So yeah, I mean, not really a lot of stressors as far as
Yeah.
that went. Now, when it came to the reception, there was a little bit, but I just took charge of the food,
Mhm.
because that's what I do, and I think
It was good food,
that's-
good
that's-
taco bar and stuff too.
Yeah.
It was really good.
We built all of our little decorations and
Mhm, your signs and stuff.
all that stuff. So yeah, I mean,
That's awesome. That's the way to propose in Paris. I proposed on the lagoon. No, I'm kidding. In the lagoon.
it's just as beautiful, Kyle.
Just as beautiful.
Yeah, sounds-
And you know what? I recorded it, and it's on my old phone. I think it's somewhere. So I got to dig that up.
What, your proposal?
Yeah. And I remember, you know what's funny is the day we proposed, it was like 100 degrees outside, and then we get married and it's like 30 degrees outside.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I know, right? Yeah.
I
It is.
remember looking out there. I remember looking out in the crowd. I can't even see people's like full of their face because they got blankets over
Yeah.
them, and I just see like shivering.
It was damn
I know.
cold. But
Yeah,
it was
I mean, it wasn't that horrible. Like, it was bearable when the sun was up. It was definitely bearable. Like, okay, chilly, but we'll make it. But right when the ceremony started, beep, there goes the sun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's when it was windy too that day.
The wind,
Yes.
yeah, it makes a big
But
difference.
that
I think.
sun also knocked off like 5 degrees within like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I look out in the crowd, and I'm sitting there just like shivering.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm in a full suit, and you look at the bridesmaids and stuff, and they got, they're probably really cold.
right.
All they have is that Wookiee fur on their shoulders.
Yeah. But no, it was a good ceremony, and people stuck it out, man.
They
People stuck
did,
it out.
yeah,
They were there to support you guys,
It was beautiful.
and no, it was
Thank
great. Like, I kept imagining, Caleb during the ceremony, his job was to go pick up that table and set aside. Like, I told him that during the rehearsal dinner, I'm like, dude, I just imagine you're gonna drop it, and I started like trying not to laugh during the ceremony because he's picking it up, and he's cold.
Yeah.
He's cold
He
too.
probably couldn't feel it.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
I just imagine what he's feeling, because I'm like, dude, if I had to pick that up, I'd be shaking because it's just from cold, and I'm like, dude, he's gonna drop it.
Oh, he got it.
He got
and then
it,
And then
though.
he tried to opened it.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, why wasn't it already pre-opened?
I don't
Because
know.
it wouldn't.
We just didn't think about that. I
Yeah,
guess.
well, it is what it is. But it was a good wedding venue place. It really
yeah, I
was.
really liked the venue. The food was good. I didn't get to eat a whole lot that night. Typical, I guess.
Oh,
from
dude,
most.
yeah.
But I love the way it turned out, and it's just going from calling someone a fiance to
It's over.
your wife. She actually just got her stuff back from Social Security, so she's officially Myers on Social Security.
That was
okay.
quick. My God, my wife just did that.
Oh, really?
Yes,
You know what?
Yeah,
I think our
her and
wives
Maddie
are
were
actually going to go to the DMV together to get new license.
good because she needs to do it.
Yeah, I think
So,
Maddie and Addie.
Maddie and Addie.
I'd dad to that.
Maddie.
My daddy.
Whoa.
no, that's not the same.
My dad.
So
And
today,
you also have a daughter.
I do.
Oops, right? Because I'm talking.
Today I do. Yes.
sorry, there was a lull. I'm sorry.
No, there was. But yeah, you have a beautiful daughter. We've never seen your daughter.
I've never seen your
I
daughter.
have seen your daughter at
No.
when we went to Renaissance Festival.
Oh yes.
Yep, I
yes.
saw Addie. Not Addie, Luila.
Yep.
And I saw Addie too.
And Addie, yeah, and Maddie.
That was my first time going to the Renaissance Festival, and it was awesome.
It was
I
fantastic.
thought when I was a kid, I got
I
one of
got
them
a-
big turkey legs.
I got a foam sword. Of
course you did.
I did too,
Yeah, of
and
course you
it's
did.
a Zelda Master Sword. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would love to go next year. I didn't get a turkey leg because remember the lines for a turkey leg were like 3 miles, and then half of
yeah.
them were sold out of turkey
I'll
legs.
smoke you a turkey leg sometime.
Oh, will you? Seriously?
Yeah.
Smoke a turkey leg? Okay.
I've done it a couple times. Not bad. Just like
A big
chicken.
one?
Yeah.
A big turkey leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as big as probably like a Renaissance Fair ones, but they're big.
Oh no, you can get those at the store.
Oh, I know.
Oh yeah. They're just as big.
But
Trust
just as that's what I want, Jaron.
I know food.
I'll get you.
I know turkey.
I'll hook you up. I'll
All right.
smoke you one.
Okay.
I know legs.
Well, I've never met your daughter either.
Yeah.
Never seen
me
her.
Too.
Never seen her.
She looks exactly like me, with just bald.
Yeah. You look like an old grape found under someone's seat in their car that's been there for 5 years.
I've gotten that a couple times actually.
Yeah.
Funny you
It's
say
like
that.
a pirate Justin Bieber mix.
Right. A raisin.
Not quite there.
Oh, okay.
Not quite there. Anyway, now that's over with. I do have a sponsor today. We do have a sponsor. We haven't had a sponsor in a few podcasts. So today's episode is brought to you by, I got to remember it. Today's, damn it, I should have wrote this down. It's brought to you by willyoumarrymydaughter.com. Anyone care to guess what? Have you guys been to that website?
You know?
Willyoumarrymydaughter.com?
No, I was desperate there for a while, and I thought about going there, but I didn't.
Okay, so you go to willyoumarrymydaughter.com, and really it's this guy. He had 13 daughters. He had 13 daughters, and none of them would ever get married. Like
One too many.
Like he could not find like a suitable partner for him. So he decided like let's help young men out who need to get married. And you know what's one thing that you do a lot when you propose to a gal? You ask permission from the father, and some people do that. But you can go on this website. You can buy a kit that will basically you're guaranteed to get married. You can buy a goat and 2 gold coins, and you give that to the father. You're married right up.
What do they call that? A dowry?
Dowry? Sure.
I don't know what they
I
call
don't know.
it.
We'll call it a dowry.
I don't know what they call it, but you can go buy a goat and 2 gold coins.
How much? Is there a pricing on the website?
There's multiple pricing. It kind of depends on what kind of goat. There's different goat breeds.
How large is this goat?
There's different goat breeds. It just depends. It depends
A
on
billy goat?
Look, if I really care about getting married, I'm gonna go buy a high end like goat
Banking goat.
and maybe 3 gold coins to give to the father, and then boom.
I like this, man. I like this sponsor.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like it's actually pretty good. Go to their website, and check it out. But
And what's the website again?
willyoumarrymydaughter.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really simple. You just go on there, you just hit shop, and then you can move, what kind of goat you want to your shopping cart and your 2 gold coins. And they have price ranges that range anywhere from $3,500 to $18,500. So small price to pay for life of
A
happiness.
life of happiness. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's less than our wedding. So.
Sure.
All right. Well, hey, thank you.
Sure. Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
for
for the
that. That's
sponsor.
awesome.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
great.
Yeah, thanks.
Will you marry my daughter?
willyoumarrymydaughter.com. Appreciate you.
Also,
Yep.
yeah, for sure. I like it.
Absolutely.
And Liquid Death, if you could sponsor us, that'd be great too.
That'd
and Jack Daniels, that'd be great. I'd love to plug you.
yeah.
I'd love to plug you.
Also, horse.
We have Horse 2. We have Sam Elliott and Tommy over there. But thanks for the sponsor.
Thanks. So where do we go from there?
I don't know where we go from there. How do you go from such a good...
Have you guys watched anything new lately?
So, okay. I watched a movie last night specifically to talk about it on this podcast. It's, you guys know who Aubrey Plaza is?
Mhm.
Is it the one?
Emily the Criminal.
Is
called-
that good?
Yes.
I saw a trailer for it on Netflix,
It's good.
and it looks like wow, she can actually act.
Dude,
No, I'm kidding.
she can.
So is this a serious movie?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was shocked that Aubrey Plaza's in this and like a serious movie, but she did really well. I'm actually really impressed. So it's a really simple title. It's actually a good title too. It's called Emily the Criminal. It's this gal played by Aubrey Plaza named Emily, and she becomes a criminal. And it's good. It's a good story though. So basically the movie starts out, she's actually in a job interview and they wouldn't hire her because she's got a criminal record. And
Don't spoil nothing.
No. I won't spoil anything, but she's desperate for money, and she kind of stumbles across this guy who's like in the scheme of things, and she kind of like falls in love with this guy in kind of a sense, like they become attached, and it's just about the drama behind that.
Yeah.
So I definitely would recommend watching this. It's a Netflix movie. It's a Netflix original.
Yeah.
And it's good. And I like Aubrey Plaza. I mean, as far as comedy goes, I've never seen her in a serious role,
Right.
but dude, she played this good. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell, like,
very light on
do
the
you know,
eyes.
like her comedy.
Beautiful.
She has a very dry sense of humor, like super dry.
Yeah.
And like very little facial expression, stuff like that. But she's got good acting skills in this. Like if you look at facial expressions and tone, it's like a completely different person.
You know what's interesting is there's a lot of people who get kind of typecast as comedies who are actually like some of the best actors. I mean, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey's a good serious
Carrey.
actor too.
Oh yeah.
I've seen Mike Myers in a couple serious roles, but you know, Aubrey
Vince
Plaza,
Vaughn, though, even too.
Vince Vaughn, yeah.
Vaughn.
John C. Reilly, he's good.
Yes, John C. Reilly's one of them too.
And there was one more, I can't remember, who usually does comedies.
Has Will Ferrell had a serious
Yes.
movie?
Yes.
I haven't seen him in a
So
serious
there
movie.
was a serious movie that he did back in like 2008 called Everything Must Go.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was like a black comedy or something.
I guess you can call it that, but I felt like it was more serious. Like, what do you mean?
Like a dark comedy. Like
Yeah. No, he's not like
I was confused.
it's not like
Yeah,
Tyler.
no,
not like Tyler
no.
Perry's stuff.
Yeah, no. This is a genre. Black comedy,
black
is
comedy.
like dark comedy. Like oh, you're laughing because somebody dies because they get electrocuted.
Kind
or
of like
something, you know.
Deadpool in a sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of
So
like
it's
that. Maybe.
Kind of.
I can't think of a good example of a black comedy, but
Everything Must Go. I don't think would be a black comedy.
okay.
I don't think it would be.
Is that the one where he hears? No, I'm thinking of the one where he hears voices.
No. That's I don't forget the name.
Yeah,
of that
I know.
one.
Okay,
But
okay.
this one's about him basically getting divorced and he's locked out of his house, so he lives on his front yard.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen that. Yep.
Got fired from his job
Yeah.
and he's an
Yeah.
alcoholic and well, yeah, that's a good one. So Emily the Criminal, check it out. Seriously, watch
think
it. It's
I
definitely
will.
worth watching. It's actually really simple to watch too. It's not like one of those movies where you have to sit and you have to be only focused on that. It's not like that. It's actually a really casual watching movie, which I liked. It's like a perfect movie for like a Friday or Saturday night. You don't have to like get the popcorn out and like make a big event of it because it's not that intricate of a movie.
So I think an example of like a black comedy would be like The Boys, maybe,
Oh yeah,
or something
Probably.
like that.
Probably.
Is that show? Is that a
You've never seen
The Boy? Is that a show?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
yeah. I've
Amazon
seen,
Prime.
Yep, I've seen a little bit of that.
Okay, it's good. It's good. But I for a Black Friday special, $25, 4K. I bought Black Adam. Have you seen Black Adam?
What are you doing, Jaron? Oh. So you had like a cerveza in there or something? Sure, yeah. Uno más. Black Adam.
Oh, you only have one left.
I've not seen.
Well, Jaren hates it. No,
Here,
I'm okay. Thank
we
you.
can we can share it.
That's okay. It's okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Oh, I have Tank 7 up there. That's yours.
Oh,
Isn't that
thank you.
yours?
It is, yeah. Thank you.
Does you?
You want me to come with you?
And Kyle's
Down here alone.
Anyways, Jaren didn't like Black Adam. I loved it. Well, I didn't. Okay, I didn't love it. I liked it a lot. Anyways,
I don't know if I don't know.
are you an Addy like show people or movie people?
Yeah, well, I mean, so it's a lot harder now, having a baby.
Right,
so,
right.
Like, she watches like her shows on her phone when she's doing stuff, and we try to watch stuff together, but eventually the baby will wake up and we'll have to, like go get her, and
That's a
then
pretty big adjustment,
I'll
right?
fall asleep, and it's
Yeah,
huge
I can
adjustment.
imagine.
But you get used to it, and yeah, it's really not that bad. Just tired all the damn time,
Well, you're used to it, so
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Yeah, okay.
And you get something that makes you smile every time you look at it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. And Luila was born.
February 24th
Okay, this year.
this year.
Oh man.
Oh dang! I thought she was from last year. I thought.
you serious?
She's like I've never seen her, dude. I don't know how old she is.
Oh yeah, she's
I've never
gonna
heard
be,
somebody describe a baby as, I thought they were from last year.
I mean, I'm from 1992.
yeah, she's gonna be
Gerald's rest of the plans for
Just
the
went
day.
hard.
So go ahead, Taylor. Chiefs, baby. 3 o'clock. They play Denver. It should be a wipeout. It should be.
Could be.
You better knock on some damn wood there.
That's a little,
I'm just gonna go to the gym after this, and then I'm going to tee shots later tonight. So,
what are you going there for?
company's end of year celebration.
Tee shots, huh? Okay,
Yep.
that'll be fun.
It'll be good. Going to getting there at like starts at 5:30. I think I'm gonna get there at like 4:30.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be fun.
I have a couple drinks before.
Cool.
That's normally my plan because I need to loosen it.
Oh,
Just to really just like to talk to people, you know, like I don't know.
Anytime I like meet somewhere, like someone for dinner or something, I always get there at least like 20 minutes early, just enough to at least start on a drink before.
Oh no, weren't you late the other day
For what?
to Trezo?
not necessarily late, but you weren't the first one there because we were there.
No, I was not late. I mean, we sat forever for our table. Not forever for our table. We had some
did.
time.
We did.
I don't feel like we waited forever.
I mean, that's not normal.
Well, it is what it is.
Unacceptable.
It is what it
Ooh,
is.
Somebody's getting
We won't let
fired.
it happen again. I promise.
It is what it is, but we had some time to kill.
Go do a
And
Yelp
what I
review.
mean is we had some time to kind of kill and talk and catch up. And
Yeah,
That was a great time.
that was awesome, man.
That was a really
I
fun
love the
time.
atmosphere there. So today, Chiefs game.
Yep.
We're gonna try to put up our little tree, and then I have to take an online final, and that's about it. And then get ready for my interview tomorrow. I need to touch up on some stuff because I really want this job.
Where are you
so I
interviewing?
need to. It's called Martin City Marketing in Martin City, Missouri.
how long a drive's that?
From my house, it's about 45 minutes, but it's not too far from Avila, so it's pretty familiar, like how to get there.
45
But-
minutes is actually kind of in Kansas City, at least. 30 minutes is like totally normal.
Yeah.
I
I'm an
mean,
average person.
my mom drives from Independence 24
Holt.
Highway to Holt.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah.
So she's got an hour.
Where's your mom work out?
I
in
mean, it's
50
probably
minutes?
about 30. It's probably like 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not an
Because
hour.
when I worked at Curly Furniture, I worked in the warehouse right there by the Twin Drive-In, right by 24, and then I drive to Holt
Oh, okay.
to go live with my parents. So,
Yeah.
what does she do up in Holt?
She's postmaster at. Actually, it's Kearney. It's not Holt.
Oh, it's
anymore.
Kearney.
Oh, she's in
at
Kearney now.
Kearney.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she's a postmaster there in Kearney. So
Yeah, she's been doing that a long time. See, like from my commute to work, 4 minutes.
really,
Yeah.
yep.
It's like 2.5 miles.
9 minutes.
All right, Taylor, I have to ask you. It's Chief Sunday. Do you have any, like, conspiracy stuff you do? Like, do you wear the same jersey?
Oh yeah, I'm always in my.
Do you,
So I just bought like a brand new Nike Elite black, like Mahomes jersey. It's
oh, yeah.
cool as hell. I
Yeah.
love it.
Uh-huh.
And the only time I wore it, the Chiefs did shit, and so I have not worn it since for a game.
Okay.
Yeah, I wore it on Thanksgiving or something. But yeah, and
Yeah, we all wear our favorite NFL jerseys on Thanksgiving.
yeah. What else do you wear?
Nothing. I don't wear anything.
That's my attire.
I wore a nice polo,
Chiefs
so
jersey.
I even combed
That's
my
Christmas. That's Christmas.
You did you?
hair. Yeah.
But yeah, then I gotta be home. At home.
Okay. You don't go places?
I'm actually not gonna be home today. I'm gonna be at
Why?
my parents' house because my mom needs help
Oh, okay. Okay.
putting decorations up. Can't
Putting
say
up
no
letters.
to that. Yeah,
Because of Christmas time, like the Grinch did.
you know. So
A Grinch.
so yeah, I'll be there. If we start to fail
All right, Mom.
dramatically,
I'm
then,
out of here.
yeah, I'll
Honey,
be
grab
like,
the kid.
I'm gonna let her know ahead of time. So
I'm like one of the only people that I know that does not give two shits about
those
the football
crews.
stuff, man. I just don't care about it. Like, it's just not. Like, I follow baseball, but I'm not like a diehard. Like, I don't follow a team. I just love baseball in general. But when it comes to football, man, I hate going to Chiefs games. Like, actually going to the stadium.
You know,
it's
I've
too loud. People cry when like a fumble happens or something. It's like, dude, don't you have something more important to focus on in your life other than something that literally has no effect on your life? And
It does if you put a bet down.
Okay, well, don't put bets down.
But some
Yeah,
but
I'm
people,
not-
some people do, Jaron.
I'm not big on betting for sports. I feel like it
I really
can
don't.
always go anyway. So
Oh yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
And the thing too is like I get annoyed by these people on like ESPN who try to like talk about, oh, this team's good, this team's bad.
Yeah,
It's like,
dude.
dude, you're talking about things that like couldn't like I don't know. I just think it's so stupid.
But people
Every
watch
week-
it. That's the thing. People,
well, yeah,
people are
yeah,
obsessed.
I know.
Ryan
watched-
cried when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl.
Well,
I
it was
almost
emotional
did.
for him because of his grandparent, but also too as an avid Chiefs fan. Like seeing that happen, we
We've
got to
never
see the
seen
Royals
that.
win the World Series
Yeah,
and
we
the
sure
Chiefs
did.
win a Super Bowl in our lifetime. That's not like
I was
For
glad.
some people, that hasn't happened.
yeah.
And like
there,
at
there
all.
are people who have like lived and died and never seen the Royals or Chiefs make it to the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Sad, very sad.
I guess it is. I don't know.
I mean, just think back to watching the Chiefs with like
Brody
Matt Castle
Coyle
or
and
like
Matt Castle, dude. Yeah.
Tyler
like-
Thigpen.
The one thing I remember about Matt
Man.
Castle is he got so much slack or about fumbling his hat.
Yeah, I
Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Like he was putting his hat on the bench,
Yeah.
on the sideline. He's like, he like did this, and everyone's like, he
I
can't
remember
even
that.
hold on to his hat.
Yeah.
And people were giving him so much crap.
that's dumb.
I thought Alex Smith was, people liked Alex Smith.
Alex Smith was great, dude.
I thought he was a little
I mean,
overrated.
You did? I thought he was
Well,
awesome.
yeah, I
he
mean,
certainly wasn't Mahomes. Like
They still
no,
didn't. He
but-
still didn't throw the ball enough, though.
Well, that's
Reed-
not
they did
just
not have
Alex
him-
Smith. You know,
Yeah.
that has a lot to do with coaching and
schemes.
play
and stuff.
call.
You're probably
Calling
right.
and-
You're probably right.
I thought Alex Smith was great. I mean, we made the playoffs
liked him
almost
as a
every year as
person.
quarterback. I
Yeah.
think. And a lot of the times when we'd lose, especially that, like it was like the first year we played, and we were playing in Indianapolis, and we had like a 20-point lead at halftime, and they come back. That's on the defense.
Yeah.
Offense could have scored. It should have scored something at least, but
When was the last actual Chiefs game you guys went to? See, I went to one last season.
I went to the
when they
Bills.
lost.
The Bills game of this year, the one
I was
that
like
they
10
lost.
rows behind the field goal or something. It's
La-
great seats.
last
but
one I
dude,
went to, I think, was when we played Denver. It was me, you, Ryan, and Skyler.
Was that the left-handed pass?
I
Or
never
was
went
that-
to a
No,
Chiefs
no. That was when we saw Alex Smith.
That
the left-handed pass.
Skylar was not there.
No. What I'm saying.
Oh,
is-
when you went.
yeah, because Eric was there.
Yeah, it was
Remember?
Eric. It was just you, me, and Eric.
No,
Ryan.
I have a
That's a
I have
long
a
time ago.
picture of us, of all of us at your parents' place.
Oh,
Because remember,
guys, that's been a long time.
yeah, I haven't
ago.
been
It's
to
been
a
like
Chiefs
7
game. I haven't
years
been to a
ago.
Chiefs game.
Well,
in
you're
a
not
long
missing
time.
much because it's the saying. There's 60-year-old men like, there's no holding, and just like yelling. I'm like, dude, who cares, man? Like it's
That's me.
Oh yeah.
like just watch it and enjoy it, but you don't need to like start crying
Oh,
about
dude,
it.
I get into it and I can't help it.
Yeah, no, I'll get into it too. I'll get into it too. I have noticed lately though, like I've been like pretty chill about things where, like I'll like have it on one of my monitors and then play a game on my TV and kind of have it on the side.
yeah, we.
But
yeah.
if when it comes playoff time and stuff,
Locked in.
yeah. Are you gonna have any playoff parties or anything?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well,
I mean,
Yeah,
are
I
we
mean, I-
invited?
Well, of course.
Okay, jeez,
You guys are the only people I have to invite. So
that's kind of sad.
yeah. Well,
That's actually true for me too. I was thinking about that. I'm gonna change the subject. I was thinking about this the other day. I have a small group of friends, a really small group of friends, and I love you guys have pretty small groups of friends too, because we're about it for you.
honestly,
I mean,
well, go ahead and say it. I dare you, dude.
you got like your cats. No, but I like having our small group of friends, like when we went to Tres Mari the other night and stuff. I like that group. It was good.
it's like
It's good.
friends,
I wish
Yeah.
Ryan and Lindsay were there, but
right? Right. Yep.
What did he have to go do? Look at Christmas lights or something?
Yeah, they went to
Something
Branson the
Oh yeah,
weekend after we went. Just missed us.
yeah.
So
Did we might be going to Herman for his bachelor party now.
her man.
For Ryan's?
I'm excited for that. He was thinking Nashville and stuff too, but we were talking the other. So we'll talk about it later. It's gonna.
You ever
be-
been to Herman Taylor?
No.
We were talking about this before you
heard
came over
lots
here.
about it.
I've been telling you and Maddie Shark, we got to go to Weston for a day.
Yeah, you're right.
We got to
Wineries.
go. Seriously, we got to go.
You like snowboarding?
Never done it.
Is that where
Snow Creek?
Snow Creek.
Creek.
Yeah, Snow Creek's not too far.
It hurts like hell, but it's great.
Dude, I want to go back to Weston because Weston, I felt like, as far as a wine tasting experience, was a hell of a lot better than a Herman.
Mm-mm.
The wine tasting experience, like you get the little chocolates and the crackers. Here, do this, cleanse your palate. I mean,
You know,
I just
there's
thought it was so much better experience. I thought the wine was so much better in Weston. That was more authentic. Herman is fun because there's just an abundance of it. There's
And they
just
got
so much to do.
distilleries too.
They got
don't have-
distilleries.
yeah.
I want to go back to Copper Mule. Distillery.
And it took me till the last time I went to Herman for our little honeymoon to realize, and maybe I've said this on the podcast before, and I think I told you guys this, but red wine gives me a headache. It does. I don't know why.
Jesse last podcast was like, bleh, he was not liking.
What'd you give him?
Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a very basic red wine. It's not really dark. It's not light. It's not sweet. It's kind of in the middle. He wasn't having it. He drank it all, the glass I gave him, but he did not like it. I think it's great.
That's respect, Jesse.
I mean, but the sweet stuff, like you're in the sweet stuff. My dad's into the sweet wine too, but I don't like sweet flavors. Just kind of makes me more thirsty and.
I get you. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
It doesn't really I don't know. I like the earthy taste. That's why I like whiskey a lot. That's why I like the darker wines, because I like the more raw taste.
Would you say you're more of a whiskey guy than a wine guy?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm drinking a 10 cup whiskey right now.
It's only 9:30 in the morning.
No, it's not.
I got Jim Beam honey up there for you, man.
It's noon.
It's noon. What about you, Taylor? Are you more like a beer guy, a mixed drink guy?
Old fashioned, man. I'm like
Okay.
you, man. Yeah, that's my drink.
That old fashioned that Trezor Maria that I had, I thought was wonderful.
I'm
not an old fashioned person, so I can't really say like, "Ooh, this is not a good one. This is a really good one." I just know what I drank was good.
Did you get the Venetian or?
I got the Venetian one.
Okay,
I didn't get like the apple, whatever, the brown sugar one or
Yeah,
whatever
the
it was.
apple
I
one.
got that one. Well, I think I don't know.
No, I think you did.
They brought me something, and
And I drank it.
right.
But all I knew is when I got there, I was like, Addie. Well, last time I was here, Addie wanted me to try something. I remember like it had like a ice cube. I was like, I want whatever that was. She said, well, it's a little fashioned. I said, oh, well, shoot, I want that. So it'll be great. It was great. It was great.
Yep.
Herman, that's where I've had the best old fashioned I've ever had in Herman.
At Sable's place.
No, not Sable's
I
place.
thought it was Sable's
no, there were two places, and one of them was called Barvin, and it literally has the capacity. It's smaller than this room, and it has the capacity for like maybe 20 people, but it had amazing drinks. It was amazing.
Okay.
It was really good.
Well, if
But
Ryan,
we all need to plan a trip to go down there, regardless of whether we go for the bachelor party thing. Couples and then Jaren and Caleb or Jaren. I mean, I think it'd be great. I also like
dudes too. Like a guys' weekend.
Whoa.
Oh, guys' weekend to Herman would be good too. No, that's I
Taylor.
get what he's saying. I got.
Whoa.
I
You
got
got
him.
me.
Whoa. So you want like another dude's weekend?
Oh yeah, sausage fest.
I had a good time. Of course, we went down there for my birthday.
I
my
think that
30th.
needs to be a yearly thing. And it's just a guy's trip that goes down there.
Right. Yeah.
It's not expensive. It doesn't have to be expensive. I should say it doesn't have to.
We
be
have to get a better
expensive.
Airbnb than we had last time.
Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I think Ryan.
Actually,
was
you know
fine.
what? If it wasn't so hot, it would have been fine. It was hot, and the AC wasn't keeping up with it.
It was hot. Yeah, the AC was like it was a window unit that was literally the size of a freaking toaster, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
It was probably about the size of that toaster oven sitting over there.
Yeah.
Literally that big.
Can't imagine there's a huge market for Airbnbs in Herman, Missouri. So,
Yeah.
But I tell you what, like it was a place to sleep. It got us by.
We really didn't spend a whole lot of time in there.
No, we
Right,
didn't.
yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
if anyone spent the most time in there, it was me because there was one half a day I just went in and like passed out and took a nap.
Shit,
When you guys
let's-
went out, but
let's go camping.
no,
Oh,
No.
why not?
I don't do that anymore, man.
You're not a roughing it kind of guy
Not anymore, man. So
that throws me off.
what?
Talk about coming out of left field.
Well, hear me out here. So like I've got it out of my system, like the roughneck and stuff. Like, me and Ryan, we did kayak camping there for several years in a row.
You guys used to go to
And
what
we
is it,
would-
Jerry's
Oh, yeah.
place all the time.
We did
or
that all the
whatever?
time. We're literally out there. We slept on a tarp one time. I mean, literally roughnecking it. And we went kayaking. That's literally what we were doing too. And we had such good memories kayaking, like stuff I'll never forget. But I gotta be real, I'm not too interested in doing it. And I feel like it's like I'm good. Because there was one time it was like back in like 17 or 18 where it was like record rain for the year and the water level was really high. So we pulled off to go camp for the night. Well, it was in a floodplain and it started pouring down rain. We were walking in ankle deep mud all day and the rest of the morning. The water level dropped about 12 feet from the shore. We had to trench it in knee deep mud to get to the water the next morning. just wasn't fun. Like it's just not like I'm not 24, 25 anymore. I just don't. I'm spoiled now in my comfort. So if there was like enough people that like I want to go, let's go, I would do it. But I'm not going to be like, let's go, guys. You know.
Well, I'm not trying to like climb through mud and all that. You
Well,
know, like
yeah.
I can honestly say I've
I
never
will
done that
say,
camping. So
I remember when we got. I remember that day. It was the Sac River actually, SAK, in here in southern Missouri, and
thanks for spelling it.
the day, yeah. And the day that we basically pulled out of the river, our kayaks.
You pulled out a sack?
Yeah, we pulled out of Sac, and loaded our kayaks up and
Why'd
stuff.
you put
and
it in?
I was telling the guys, which was Ryan and Skylar, I was telling the guys, I'm like, you know what? I don't regret that at all. That was like a funny experience, like we can look back on, but I never want to do that again.
Yeah.
Because it was just, and then we couldn't get a fire started for like 3 hours. Oh my gosh, it was
Could have
just
died.
But we still have the kayaks. You know, they're still in the garage up there, and they're ready to go whenever. But I know that the kayak will be used hopefully for duck hunting next fall. So
Right on.
I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping that.
You know, duck is delicious as well. Have you had duck?
Yeah, I have.
Very good.
I didn't think it was very delicious when it comes.
It's real earthy. Like you said, you like that.
It's
taste.
almost got a gamey.
It's very good.
It's very gamey. So I think the best way to do it is to probably pressure cook it, shred it, and put it in like tacos, and season the hell out of it, or make poppers out of it.
Yeah,
Dude,
Taylor, let him know.
this is
Let 'em know.
you can let me know.
Well, the breast.
I'm thinking of just redneck shit
you
right
need
now.
you need to eat duck at a rare to medium rare, probably more like a medium rare, so that you're not. I don't know. So like, if you cook the shit out of duck, it's gonna be shit. You know, like that's something
Right.
that you cannot cook too much.
Well, you got to
you know.
marinate the hell out of it, don't you?
Yeah.
you
So
gotta
at the
marinate the
restaurant,
hell.
we do like an herb marinade. It has all sorts of herbs, just buzzed up with oil, and just let
Yeah.
that sit in there 24
What
hours.
about duck chili?
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
All right. Hey, I'm just throwing ideas out there.
Yeah, you should stop.
Are there any interesting food names at Tres Mare?
What's that? Sorry.
Are there any interesting, like, fun names for dishes at Tres Mare?
And
Like, I thought of one like vanilla on a chinchilla, and it's like vanilla ice cream on a chocolate
On a chinchilla.
on a chocolate animal.
like
Like
a
the pet.
fried chinchilla, like a
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, you'd have to try that.
vanilla
have
on
to.
the chinchilla.
like fried ice cream.
Have you ever had squirrel?
No,
Not that
no,
great.
No.
It's tough. And same with turtle. Turtle's really tough.
Why did you? Well, a turtle is normal. Turtle soup is a normal
We were
thing.
camping. We were camping and we shot some squirrels and we fried them.
Oh,
And then we
interesting.
killed a big old snapping turtle.
Well, you can't
Stuck
eat
a
snapping
fork
turtle.
stuck like a big pitchfork right through its head, and then we cooked it. Not that great.
Yeah, that
Not that
sounds
great.
terrible.
Yeah,
Not that great.
Ugh.
Yeah, since it's a reptile, they're like
Yeah.
they've been dead for like an hour, but they're still moving. Like there's like legs and shit are still moving. You gotta like nail its feet to the.
Isn't it?
So-
Isn't it? If you,
What?
Seriously, you gotta nail their like feet to like your cutting board or whatever, because they keep like
Right.
swiping at you.
isn't it? If you put salt on like frog legs, they start kicking.
No, it's a snail.
Oh yeah, that is a snail. Well, they'll shrivel up.
I've never put salt on a frog's legs.
You ever had frog legs?
I had frog
Dude,
legs.
they're awesome.
They're
They're good.
fantastic.
I would
Yeah.
love to, and they're super easy, dude. Like
Mhm.
to harvest up and
We should go
and
frogging
fry up.
sometime.
dude.
Be fun.
I've done it a couple times.
we
No,
go
I've done it one time.
Fountain Bluff, I feel like would be a fantastic place to go.
Well,
Like nighttime
probably
might be illegal, but
perfect time. So out in Creighton, my brother-in-law got some property out there with a couple little ponds out there,
Poop ponds.
filled with frogs. Like at night, you can just hear
Right.
all night. Like I just want to go out there and just go out gigging. Just take a little BB gun out there and a little pitchfork thing, and we'll just fry up some bullfrogs. Good.
Frog legs, man. Delicious.
That's what we need to do. We also need to we got to go to Weston, man.
You know,
We got to just say, I'm tired of just saying like we got to go do this, and everyone's like, yeah, let's go. Like, let's freaking plan it out, and let's pick a weekend. Just go up there, leave on a Saturday morning at 9. We get there by 10 because I don't think the winery's open till about 10. And there's no wine tour like in Herman or anything. Everything's in walking distance. I mean, there's a couple wineries that you got to drive to. That's no big deal. But if you wanted to be downtown and the shops and the store. Jeez, man, come on, pull yourself together. We can go to the. There's one. There's
I'm Bobby Mudda. I'm Bobby Mom.
I'm Bobby Mom. There is like an old church down there, and I forget the name. I think it's called Pirtle. Is the name of this one?
Pirtle's Turtles.
Yeah, and this old church. That was my favorite place because she was very generous with the poor. She gave us chocolates. I mean,
you can order food. I would assume.
No, not that place.
Kind of likes that food.
We went to another place where you can order like these really nice cheese platters. It wasn't like in Herman they give you like something on like a styrofoam plate. Like they give you a really nice cheese. I'm telling you, the wine tasting experience in Weston was so much better than Herman. Herman just has so much other stuff to do, but the experience alone as far as wine tasting goes, I thought Weston was a lot better. A lot.
I don't
better.
understand why you're yelling at us right now.
Because I need to get my point across here because we need to freaking go. I want to show you guys
the world needs
what
to
it's
open their
about.
eyes.
But you work every Saturday.
No, I don't.
Prove it.
I work every.
I worked yesterday, but
Whoa!
I work every 4 Saturdays. I work
every 4 Saturdays.
I work, yeah.
Sundays.
Once a month, one Saturday a month I work. One Saturday a month I work.
Sundays are also great days.
Because he has Sundays off. He works Saturdays.
We can go on a Sunday.
Oh, really?
Or take a Friday off every now and then.
Yeah, Jaron, take a Friday off.
I actually will have 3 weeks next year, and I'm rolling over 3 days from this year. And,
you get 3 weeks?
And two holidays this year. So next year, I'm going to have 15, 17, 18, 19. I'm going to have 20 days. But 2 of them I have to use before the end of February because they're holiday days, and they only let you use them within 60 days.
Are you going to have a Super Bowl get-together? Let's not call it a party, let's say a get-together. With just friends.
Yeah, if it's just close-knit friends, I'd be happy to do it.
Okay.
And I want to, and if that's the case, I want to do ribs again.
That sounds great. Sounds great, guys.
Unless somebody else wants to do it at their house, and
see, our apartment's too small, or else I would love to host things like that. Once we get a place, I would love to host things. I would love to do something where it's like every other weekend we get everybody together, like from Tres Omari, and then add Ryan and Lindsay to that group, and then we all just do something like every other weekend. Because we have a great group of people, I think.
I think we do have a great group of people. I really do, and I think we need to get together more.
Oh,
man.
bowling?
Jaggers.
You know what's right by it? You know what's right?
Sorry.
You know what's right by our apartment, and I think close to you is
Main Event.
Main Event.
Yeah.
We could go there. We could go bowling, get some drinks. We went there one time to see a game, a Chiefs game or something, and we did laser tag. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
We should totally do that sometime.
Yeah.
I would
Mondays. I know it's a Monday night, but Mondays they have like a deal.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, Monday nights you can do unlimited bowling.
My hours are changing.
Everything.
January 2nd.
Oh yeah, tell us about that.
I'll be getting off at 5 now and not 6, so I'll be going.
You going in early?
I'll be working 7 to 5, so I'll have like another hour of just mess around time. It'll be really nice in the summer too because I'm used to like getting off at 7, and I have like 2 hours of daylight left. Now I'll be getting off at 5, and I'll have like 4 hours,
right.
4.5 hours. It just
all right. If I make this in that trash can, Jerry knows it's $100.
Dang it! Hey, but look what you did though.
Oh! Whoa! Stood up straight, dude.
Wow, and right side up.
Can we get the camera out to go over there?
Yeah. Wow.
Michael, can you? Well, we're at about an hour 13. You guys want to talk about anything else? You're not a big gamer, are you? You're not a big gamer, Taylor, are you?
Talking.
I think Jaron wants to keep going.
You're not a big gamer, Taylor.
No, I'm not.
Other than Monopoly.
But I did get my Xbox cord finally, and I have been playing Madden like
what is
nonstop.
That? Xbox cord.
Yeah, so like my Xbox
power
cord was at my grandfather-in-law's house since we moved.
I thought your dog like chewed it up or something.
No, so we didn't have I didn't have my cord for 3-4 months, and it's been hell.
What kind of Xbox do you have?
Just Xbox One.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
if
fine.
it's first gen, second gen. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
How many gens there are? I don't know.
Well, I know about 3 gens.
You own or no?
One.
I know 3 gens.
One's Jennifer.
Jennifer, yeah.
Genitalia.
Jennifer, genitalia, and gin and tonic. Hey! Oh man,
That's good.
Jeez.
I hate my life.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
I do too.
So, how long were you and Addie together before you proposed?
Probably only like a year, 3-4 months.
No, that's
That's
yeah.
like-
pretty.
Hey,
that seems normal.
It was one of those things to where like I was just pretty much.
You knew.
You're getting older,
like, you know, like
you're not getting any younger.
exactly that
You're not
too.
getting any
You know,
younger.
I mean, and not that I was like, you know what, I'm getting old.
Jared,
better
you're
just
too
find
old
one,
to have
you know?
your hat backwards like that, dude.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Wait, boys,
I think you look
It's our
fantastic.
generation that really started doing this more.
really?
Dude, this is our style. This is our generation's style.
I'll turn mine around. You know who
feels
this
weird.
is right here?
Grinch.
Yep.
You didn't think I'd get it?
Yep. Do you guys get seasonal and like watch movies that are based around holidays? Like Halloween, you
Dude,
watch
yeah.
Halloween scary movies. Thanksgiving,
yeah.
you watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you watch for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. How do you?
Is there a Thanksgiving movie
I
that I,
just
don't
watched
know
Christmas
about?
with the Cranks last week.
Patriot.
Good
No,
one.
I'm kidding.
Christmas with the Cranks is good. 'Cause
What's your guys'
Very good.
favorite Christmas movies?
Christmas Vacation?
Jingle All the Way.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait, with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I think
In Turbo
Sinbad.
Man.
It's turbo time,
It's-
or however he says it.
It's
Jamie!
Turbo Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows my name.
name.
Oh, it's such a good one.
That is a good one.
Yep.
I remember like when that movie, because of course I had it on VHS growing up, when he's like at the parade and he's like flying around like the skyscrapers and stuff. I remember like, dude, that CGI is
Yeah.
sick,
It
dude.
was
Isn't that
like,
crazy?
how
You
is
look
he
at-
flying?
You
I
look
thought
at it
I thought
now.
the Turbo Man suit looked pretty badass.
Dude.
It was awesome.
You know
It
what's
is
funny
good.
is last year I was in Walmart or Target and they actually had
I
a
had-
Turbo Man.
I had one as a kid.
A Turbo Man doll?
When it
actually-
came
They
out,
actually had Turbo Man dolls?
they did. I had one as a
They had
kid.
them at like Walmart and Target, I think. I was like, oh my gosh, we need to get a Turbo
They
Man.
had
we need
to
put it
have.
right
Dude,
up
I
there.
gotta go to Amazon, dude. I'm going on Amazon.
Turbo Man. Oh yeah. Jingle
I
All the
mean-
Way. That is such a great
Oh
movie.
yeah, that's
Great cast.
They have a Jingle All the Way too, and it has Larry the Cable Guy.
it
It's
good?
on
So
Disney
it-
Plus.
that means
I have
it's
not
shit.
seen it,
That means it's shit.
Yeah.
so
I'm sorry,
I
Larry
don't
the
know.
Cable
I
Guy
will
in the
not.
movie means it's crap.
I normally don't like to watch like stupid sequels like that. Like I'd never seen like Lion King 1.5 or Lion King 2.
Lion
you
King
know,
one
like
and a half was good.
until this year with my daughter, finally watched it and it was fantastic.
Yeah,
So,
Lion King one and a half was actually pretty good. It
but
had
I-
a lot of like one-liners. They made it more about the comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
So Jingle All the Way.
Mine's Christmas Vacation, and gosh, I know I always watch Elf because it's like you have to watch Elf, but I wouldn't say it's like in the top tier up there. But I would have to say Christmas Vacation because I know it line per line. Oh, Christmas with the Cranks.
That's a Christmas with the Cranks is a good one.
Yeah.
It
Tim
is.
Allen.
Yep.
Oh gosh, I don't know. I just watch everything, but I always make sure Christmas Vacation is like the first one.
Have you guys seen The Night Before?
Mm-mm.
It's got
Vince Vaughn? Is that
no,
Vince-
it's got from Superbad.
Jonah Hill?
No, not Jonah Hill, but no, Seth Rogen. It's got Seth Rogen.
Oh, okay.
That black dude I don't know his name.
Sam Elliott or Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
Sam
No,
Elliott.
they're younger actors. Oh, and then Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
his name?
Is it like a Christmas party?
It's a no. So
Office Christmas party?
they're Seth
No, you're
Rogen
thinking
is
of
about
the
to have a
Jennifer
kid.
Aniston one.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
Office Christmas Party. That's a good one
Oh,
too.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But Seth Rogen and his wife in the movie are about to have a kid, and so she's like, "You can go out and have one last night with your buddies." And she
Yes.
like gives them this little magic box of drugs that have like a thing of shrooms and like
Yes, I
acid
have
and
seen
like
that.
you know everything, a little bit of
That's a
everything.
Typical Seth Rogen.
And yeah, and they just go out on the town, and it's one
Okay,
of the like
okay.
there's a scene where they're in the church, and there's like a baby staring at Seth Rogen, and he's like tripping acid,
Yeah.
and Seth
yeah.
Rogen's like he's staring at me, like, like freaking out and stuff. It's pretty great.
What else?
I gotta go with The Grinch.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
the Polar Express is cute. I think it's cute.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't seen the
nostalgic.
Polar Express in a couple years. 'Cause
Really?
I always forget to watch
Oh,
it.
I
It was
see.
like
It's
one
a
of
good
my
one.
favorites when I was growing up because I had the book. My dad would read it to me.
And that's Tom Hanks.
Yep, Tom Hanks.
He
CGI.
played two characters in that, or three characters. He played Santa, the train conductor, and then the hobo.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
ghost guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey is pretty good. The
I haven't seen
animated
that
one.
one.
That one's pretty good. Christmas with
Okay.
the Cranks is always good. Oh, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yeah,
I love that one.
absolutely.
There's
I
a
love that
new show I think
all
on
three of them
Disney
were
Plus.
See, okay, so I've seen the first two pretty like a lot. The third one has one of my favorite actors ever, the comedian.
The older guy.
What's his name?
Jack Frost, the guy. Is that what you're talking about?
I think Jack
He
Frost.
plays Jack Frost.
Yeah, what's his name? Martin Short.
Martin
Yep.
Short.
Martin Short, I love as a comedian. When he goes on late night shows, dude,
He's great.
He runs
Super
a riot. He
entertaining.
runs a riot. But anyways, Santa Claus 3 has him in it, which I haven't seen.
All three of them are good.
And then they just had the show on Disney Plus,
Mm-hmm.
which whether it's good or bad, I'm gonna watch that. Because I think, when I think of Santa Claus, I think of Tim Allen as a kid when they made that movie.
Classic.
He was Santa Claus. It was such a good.
What about like an old timey one like It's a Wonderful Life or
Christmas
Every
Story?
time a bell rings,
Or,
an angel earns its wings. Look out of where?
Bing Crosby
White Christmas?
White Christmas. So
I've never seen
I
that.
grew up on White Christmas, not the race, but the movie.
But the drug.
And because my mom loved that movie so much, I grew up watching old timey movies like
Called White Christmas.
called White Christmas.
Yeah, it's a classic.
It is an awesome story. It's an awesome story.
It's got Bing.
Bing Crosby. You know what Bing Crosby is? So Bing
Bing
Crosby back
bong.
in the 40s.
No, I know he
up
was a
to
singer.
the-
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
like a top entertainer.
Part of the Rat Pack, wasn't he?
Uh,
You know the Rat Pack? It had,
I know who the Rat Pack
yeah.
is, but I don't know if Bing Crosby was a part of that.
It had, who's the guy who talks like this?
The guy from It's a
I
Wonderful
can't
Life.
get the damn things off. They're a part of me now. What's that guy's name?
That's the guy from It's a Wonderful Life.
No, that you're talking about Jimmy Stewart. Jimmy
Jimmy's-
Stewart talks like this.
Jimmy Stewart. What's his name? Jimmy
James Stewart.
Whatever. Either way, I
Jimmy
like watching
James?
Who am I thinking?
those
nickname.
serious ones, like those serious movies, like Christmas movies. Like,
Dooby-doo.
I love those because a lot of
So like the
ones that-
Hallmark-ish type. Do you like Hallmark movies?
No,
Oh,
I
no.
don't like any
Yeah, I
Hallmark movies.
can't do 'em.
It's the same story, every single one of them.
It is.
It's some overly good-looking woman, or
Uh-huh.
some overly good-looking guy.
Who works a lot.
They look
and
like
then
they're chiseled out of a freaking stone, and it's like
they go back to
they're
their
jealous.
career,
That's what
their
it is.
careers are top
Right.
priority, or at least for the woman.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis Jr.
I can't get the damn things off. They're a part of me now.
And Hallmark movies are freaking stupid because
they
it's, the
go to their
woman's always like,
hometown.
I'm in my career. I don't need no man. Like typical. And then the man comes around. He's like super laid back and he's chill. And they fall
Oops,
in
right though,
love.
because I'm talking. So
You just
they
fucking
actually
interrupted
filmed
me.
one in Weston. They filmed the thing in Weston,
I'm
right?
the worst at interrupting, so if anyone...
I was just joking. I was just joking. Oops, right, because I'm talking.
No, dude.
And then you just start talking.
What were you talking about?
I don't know.
Hallmark
movies.
Yeah,
I'm
Hallmark,
done.
yeah.
I thought-
Hallmark
I'm
No,
done.
no,
I'm
there's
done.
just, there was just
I think I
Hallmark
just
movies.
won't talk
They're just
the
not
rest
good.
of this freaking podcast.
Oh, good. No, I've never seen A Christmas Story.
You've never seen a
I've
Christmas
never
Story?
seen A Christmas Story.
Well, I've got it on DVD, so you
have
can.
to watch a Christmas.
Isn't there
The
a new
lamp
one?
leg.
There's a new one coming out too. in
Yeah,
the theater.
well,
A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Or something.
I think it's a series.
Oh,
with
is
the,
it?
with the kid,
Yeah.
who I
Charlie
don't-
Bucket.
No, that's Willy Wonka, dumbass. It's I forget.
You know that kid was in Elf too. He was one of the elves.
Yep. I learned that a couple years ago. It was like I saw like a meme of it or
Yeah.
something of it. Yeah. He was like the one with glasses.
Yep.
And he's like he was the guy, he's like, how many etching sketches did you make today?
97.
97? He's like, 97? That was him. I remember that.
You're 15 or 1900 off mark or
Yeah.
something.
And then there's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart.
It's a good one.
Jimmy Stewart was he's a
Dude, he's a baller.
he's a man's man. He was in World War II. He was in World War II.
The movie.
The real life. Yeah,
Oh.
the real life.
Yeah, he was definitely a man.
He talks like this.
Yeah. What was that movie that he was in where he was a lawyer and he was doing a filibuster or something?
Yeah, because we watched it in school.
And he was filibustering for like 3 days straight or something and couldn't even
Minions.
stay standing anymore, and like he couldn't have water and food because he's whatever.
There's a movie on Netflix called Claws.
Yeah.
It's animated. That is a great
Oh,
Watched it last
okay.
year.
I know what you're talking
great
about.
Christmas movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watched
it
it
was
last year. It
really
was
good,
good.
really
It was
cute.
good.
Let's see what else we got here. Krampus. No, I haven't seen that.
Noel on Disney Plus.
I haven't
with Bill
never watched
Hader?
that. Never
No.
watched that.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that.
No,
one.
I like the girl in that. She's pretty cute.
Have you guys seen the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special?
No.
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 Kind of interesting.
Yeah. 8-Bit Christmas. That'll be right up my alley. That's about a kid who's trying to get the new
8-bit.
the new 8-bit game, like Nintendo system back in the 80s.
Okay.
Fat Man with Mel Gibson. I want to see that. What is? I think that's the one where someone puts a hit out on Santa, and he's Santa Claus, and he has to like fight. And so it's like I kind of want to see that.
Have
Is
you
that a
seen
new one? Like a brand new one?
Uh,
Like
I
in
think it
theaters?
came out last year, maybe.
Oh, okay. Have
you
It's
seen the-
fairly new though.
have you seen the trailer for Violent Night?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I think that's what you're thinking.
I had
of.
a
Yeah,
book.
with Harbor, the guy from Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
Yeah, I had a buddy go see
I
that,
want
and
to
he
see
said
that.
it was pretty good. So.
I want to see that Violent Night. I want to see Santa just kill some people. BT Dubs. Speaking of Santa killing people, so there was a TikTok I sent to you a couple weeks ago of some like a family. The Grinch like broke into a guy like a family member or something
I
dressed up
love
as the
those
Grinch.
videos.
He broke into their house and he came in to steal their Christmas tree and the little kids are like, I hate you, I hate you, and he just takes their tree and runs out the door with it. I want to do that.
I think when I have kids, I'm going to do that.
I want to do that to my niece
Like,
and
yeah,
nephew. I want to do that to my niece and nephew. Like, Sarah, Brent, can I do that? I will dress up as the Grinch and come in and like decimate.
Where's your gifts?
I'll come in and like decimate your home and like
Max!
steal
you
the,
can do cruises, Max.
yeah. Damn, because I wouldn't be able to. I want them to not know it's me.
Yeah.
They'll know it's the dog though, unfortunately. So yeah, that'd be so.
They'll be
funny.
like, what's Cruz doing? And Cruz just around.
That's Uncle Jay.
Oh, man.
I would love to do that. I don't, because the thing is, I don't think that they would be too scared.
You don't think so?
No, I bet that they
What if
would.
it was
I
me,
bet-
though, and they
I
didn't
bet that
know?
they would like it. Like, I don't know. You never know with
I have one
little
of my
kids
cats.
sometimes,
My
but
cat, Stewart's Max.
like, I just imagine like they're like it's like 9 o'clock. Like Sarah just put them to bed or something, and then it's like there's a knock on the door and it's me, and my sister's like, "Oh no, kids, come out here!" And it's me just like, "What are you doing?" And then I just like go and
That's
take their
Batman,
shit.
though.
You might
Yeah.
scare the shit out of them. I don't know.
I don't care. I
That'd
want
be
to do it.
traumatizing.
Right.
I want to do it.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No,
I've never
Just
seen
because-
Die Hard.
Why not?
just
ever.
because there's an action movie around Christmas time does not make it a Christmas movie.
Okay. So let me ask you this: if they took the element of Christmas out of the movie, would it still be a movie?
It's a movie no matter what.
No, it wouldn't be a movie because they were there at a Christmas party. If it wasn't Christmas, that Christmas party would never happen.
It could have been a Halloween party.
No, it could have been, but now you're talking about a Halloween movie.
Nah.
The element of Christmas being
A
in there.
Halloween movie is a scary movie.
So this is what I heard that defines a movie as a Christmas movie.
You're telling me if there was a Barney episode with pumpkins,
And it was
you would
Flag
say
Day.
that's a
It was
Halloween
that's a Flag
movie.
Day movie. That's
Go ahead.
That's
Keep thinking about it. There you go.
Let's have
There
a
you go.
movie. Let's have a movie that's during Martin Luther King Day. That's not a Martin Luther King movie. Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, no, but the thing that makes a Christmas movie is if you were to take the element of Christmas out of the movie, would the movie still make sense?
Well, yeah.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie because they were at a Christmas party. If it was a different party, a Flag Day party, it wouldn't be a Christmas movie. But because they were at the office for a Christmas party, that makes it a Christmas movie.
I don't know. I think you're talking gibberish.
You know what I think? I think that it's
You think it's a Christmas movie?
I don't know. I just like
Well,
Maybe I
bringing it
should
up.
watch
I really
it.
don't care.
I
I've only
just-
seen it once.
I've never seen it, so I mean,
I've only seen. Come on, man.
never seen it.
Joe Biden quote. Come on, man. Get it?
Thanks for letting us come here today, Jared.
Oh, no problem, man.
Yeah, dude, I like your house.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's a nice house.
Very
I wish I
housey.
could.
You keep it about 40 degrees in here because you don't want to spend too much money on the electricity.
Hey, I'm glad I'm
I don't
not
need
like
to.
showing how cold I am. So that's.
Are you guys really cold? I feel.
I'm
perfect.
actually not bad now.
I feel perfect.
It's actually not too bad.
I feel great.
You don't look great.
Thanks.
You look fantastic.
Yeah, you look fantastic.
Thanks, man.
You should be in a Hallmark movie, I think.
Oh yeah.
You,
Oh, by the
You know
way,
what you
when
could- Oops, 'cause I'm talking.
No.
No, I said it first.
No.
I said it first.
go ahead.
We have a talking stick.
You could be the oops, right? No, I'm
We need to talk. Like we have the talking.
It's my
nut
shoe.
sack.
the talk.
Talking nut sack. So it's your turn to
All right,
talk.
who's got the nut sack?
You got the nut sack.
Oh, we're talking about a shot glass, by the way, not like literally.
Yeah.
Well,
Could it be?
well,
So it's up for grabs.
It's up for grabs. If you were in a Hallmark movie, you would be the guy who has a blue collar job. Okay, you work at an auto place,
Mhm.
and the girl goes in to get her car fixed, and you're nice and all this stuff.
Well, I don't know about nice.
no, at work he's a good customer service guy. He's patient with customers. And
I've seduced several women at work.
And I think
Customers.
I think
HR.
I think what would happen is she would be coming to visit her boyfriend's family, and then something happens with her car. Her boyfriend's like, "Well, you need to figure that out because I'm having drinks with friends." So she goes to your place. You're really nice and sweet, and
I say something like, "Check your oil anytime," or something like that.
Let me check your headlight fluid.
And then she's like, "Oh, that guy's nice." And then something happens, and maybe the car breaks down again, and you're on your way home on your motorcycle, and it's 30 degrees outside, and you're in your motorcycle for some reason.
Sure.
And you get off your motorcycle, and you help her.
Moped.
And then she's like, and then you're like, "Hey, if you ever have any troubles, here's my number." Wing.
And it's written on.
It's in Crown.
It's in Crown, written on a napkin. It's got mustard stains on it.
And then she's like, "Oh, I'm tired of being in this relationship with my boyfriend, like this stuff." And then she's like, "I'll give this guy a try." And you guys fall in love, and it's Merry Christmas. And there's no sequel.
That would literally never happen.
I know, but that's why it's a Hallmark movie.
Okay.
But I think you would be that person. I think you'd be the guy that she falls in love with. I agree. I think. All right, whose turn is it for the next?
Why is it not actually happening though?
Why don't you tell us,
dude? I told you guys this the other day because I talked about it a couple podcasts ago. You know, I have a crush on the gal who cuts my hair, and I got like a signal from her like 2 haircuts ago. She was like, out of left field, she's like, "Hey, do you like Italian food?" I'm like, "Well, sure." And and she's like, "There's this Italian place in Independence that I love. I just think I just found out about it like a couple weeks ago, and I love it. Took my mom there and stuff, and I was like, "Yep, sounds good." I'm like, "Man, was she like want me to ask her out something?" Probably not. But
yes.
Everybody you've asked has said
1,000% yes.
Well, so I go in to get my hair cut last weekend, and I wanted to see how this conversation was going to go because I actually was probably going to do it. I wasn't sure if I was going to ask her out. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just going to go in there and feel it out. And then like we're like 2 minutes into the haircut, and she's like, "Oh, did you see my socials or whatever?" And I'm like, "No." Or it's like, "Or I don't know if you've seen it on my social media, but I'm moving." She's moving to North Carolina, and I'm like, I can never catch a break with this crap. But so that's disappointing.
So Jaren's moving to North Carolina.
He's looking for a buyer for the house.
He's taking listen dude to North Carolina.
Yeah, comes as is. Podcast setup and all.
Yeah, you know though, like things happen for a reason. So
I'm not like super like disappointed about it.
Well, I think you are because you bring it up every time we talk.
This is literally the second time that we've talked about it, and we've literally talked 20 times since it's happened.
I truly believe that if you would have asked her to that Italian restaurant, she would not be moving to Carolina.
I think she's had this plan, the way she made it sound. But in any regard, I'm not like upset or disappointed. I'm just like, fuck me, you know. It's just like
That's what you should have told her.
Yeah, I never could catch a freaking break. The last podcast we had last weekend with Jesse, I was sitting on this 5-gallon bucket here. I couldn't put my socks on for 3 days after.
You old man.
My lower back swelled up. I can visually see it in the mirror. And like it took me like 5 minutes to put my socks on in the morning to go to work. It was horrible. Like every time I'd cough or like clear my throat, I'd be like you know, just horrible, man.
You know what's
But
funny,
here I am sitting on the damn
Jaren, you
thing.
literally have the money to buy a new chair. You literally have the money to buy a new chair.
100%.
Take the chair from your streaming room and put it down here.
No, because that's for video games.
Did you think about that?
Did you think
about that?
Then what's going to replace my?
You take it down every time.
I'm not doing that.
Oh my
Get one
god!
That's how
free
you scratch the
off
walls
Facebook.
and shit. After bringing that stuff down.
Jaren, you have 2 seats over there too.
They're too tall for the table.
There's a chair.
No, they're not.
There's
You
a table.
That's the same thing
know what,
as a
Jared?
5-gallon bucket. No.
I know.
Oh man.
Don't you have a chair at work that nobody uses and you could take?
No.
You have a truck. Just throw it in your truck.
Yeah.
No one will see.
That's where that one came from. Was work.
You
Go to a thrift store and get you one of them hand-me-down
don't
chairs.
even have to do that.
I just need something like what you got.
Well, this isn't very
Which is
comfortable.
technically mine.
This isn't very comfy.
Yeah, but at least support my back.
Facebook Marketplace.
Dude, I'm just getting so damn old. Like, I'm only 30, but inside I'm like rotting.
You're like the Grinch.
I just feel like I'm rotting. Like,
Do you need a hug?
No. No.
Are you calling for help right now?
No. I'm just
The
like,
Grinch, the real life
like,
Grinch.
As he pours himself another drink.
it's water. It's water. But I don't know, man. I wake up now and I got like
You're
sciatic.
pissy.
I got sciatic nerve problems and
Sciatic nerve problems.
yeah, dude.
What you mean?
You'll find out in 10 years. I've been having sciatic nerve problems for the last 8. But
Since you're 22?
dude, I'm beat to hell, man. I really am.
It's had a hard life.
My shoulders have been fried since I was like 16 or 17. My elbows are okay. My knees are actually in pretty good shape. My knees are actually my knees are in good shape though.
That's funny because you're on them all the time.
Oil can.
That's why, because I'm not wearing them out
Good.
by walking.
You just need to walk around in like skateboard protective gear. You know?
I'm not accident prone though. I'm not. I think a lot of what I did when I was growing up as a kid and stuff, like I was so hard on my body growing up when it came to sports.
Jared, what are you talking about, bro?
Fudged me
What
up.
are you talking
Have
about?
you ever seen Little Giants?
No.
What do you mean? What am I talking about? Speaking English.
Actually, I've seen it like once or twice.
The Little Giants,
Yeah.
the football movie, Disney,
yeah.
and like the little kid comes out like with bubble wrap all over.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
That's what Jared needs.
I'm not accident prone though. I'm just
Jared, you stopped playing baseball in 5th grade.
no. I was 8th grade. 8th grade. Baseball wasn't the one that beat me. It was just
Tommy John surgery.
It was like building tree houses with my neighborhood kids and falling out of the freaking tree and like just doing stupid stuff. And
Maybe you need a good old. Have you ever had a massage before, like a paid-for massage?
well, there's people
or a
like,
chiropractor?
there's people at work who tell me to go to the chiropractor, and I'm like, dude, I ain't.
So Maddie will go, and it literally like it's really good for her.
But once when you start, you really can't stop. Is why I think it's pointless going.
That's why I haven't gone yet. Because I need to
Oh, are you saying like once you go, like you'll have to keep going to
Yeah.
feel good?
To maintain it, and I
to
just don't
readjust
like-
your back every time.
Well, I mean, just get to the point where it's unbearable and go back again. You don't have to go every time.
It's not. Look, I'm a tough son of a bitch. I can handle it. I'm fine.
Sounds like you can't. You couldn't put your socks on.
I got through it. It's only
you got
for 3
through
days.
it.
It's only for 3 days.
Well, he's wearing socks now, so
Yeah, I can't take them. They're not. I can't take them off.
Those have been on for 3 days.
Shower and everything.
Bruce, come take my socks off.
Yeah, shower and everything, man.
You have to like attach a rope to it, like a string, and put it up.
Oh gosh.
But we'll probably end the podcast there. But this was a lot of fun. We'll have you on again, Taylor.
I had a great.
This was awesome. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is great. This
Yeah.
is great. I'll have
time.
Maddie do the voiceover probably in the next 2 months, and then we'll have this up.
Sweet.
No, I'm
Ugh.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it
But,
takes you like 3 weeks to get them on, Kyle.
I know
so
it does. It does take me a little bit.
Maybe you should get Jaron involved with that.
No.
He wanted the. I uploaded them when we first started, but
Yeah, no, I
He
like
wants to do it.
I like the idea of having a voiceover and a little more intro
Control.
like that.
You know how in the Travis Kelce podcast, how they like start with like a sound clip from the podcast?
Yeah. Yeah, there are definitely different ways you could start it
one,
off.
too.
you can start with a sound clip of the sponsor or
So I think we would like to do like some music
mm-hmm.
and then maybe get rid of the voiceover altogether or something. But yeah. Yeah, no, I mean I like uploading it. Yeah, I do need to be better about uploading it quicker. Because Jesse's recorded on a Saturday and I didn't have it up till Thursday. Something. But
make a goal. Have it uploaded by tomorrow,
tomorrow's what?
Monday.
And you want me to have it up by tomorrow?
Mhm.
All right. How much are you gonna pay me?
Nothing.
But this is why
Again?
This is why we can't live together. We've tried so many times, and I mean, no, yeah. I just need to get Maddie. So, what's it over?
Or you could get one of my cooks. Funny like a Spanish.
Ooh,
Hey, on the listen.
Oh, dang! Wait. Give me your hat. Need to get into character.
All right, Holmes, today.
Okay, man. You know today we have to listen to a podcast. I can't. That's all I got.
Dude, that was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Dude, I'm really good at accents.